Okay, I have my box. I've been waiting for this. Shipping has been quite an issue with the current weather patterns in our country. However, my box is here. This is the reveal of the Petite planner lineup that is coming soon to the Erin Condren website. I want to thank Tori and Samantha for sending me these items to review. I am an EC affiliate, and if you would like to use my link, it will be linked below. Just a reminder that any comments or opinions in this video are my own, and let's get into the Petite planner system. Okay, this box is rather large, so I'm gonna move this out of frame, okay, and get this opened up, and hopefully it doesn't collapse on me. All right, so the Petite planner system, one of the most waited for items in this box, I want to say, is probably the covers. There have been some sneaks online of the different covers that have come out. I have one here today. There are, I believe, are about 3 others that are new colors. So let's see which one I got. Okay. Can we see it through the bag already? I love that it comes in the dust cover bag. It's the Mid-Century Circles. Awesome. So the Mid-Century Circles cover for your Petite planners. Think of this almost like a TN, but for the size of the Erin Condren planners. Let me go ahead and get this out of here. Okay. So inside this planner, or inside this package, I should say, you're gonna find the cover. It has an outside string, okay? It's, I wanna say, a more muted down print than the Mid-Century Circle planning pouch. So I have the planning pouch here. So to compare the two, see, it's a little more muted down from that. The planning pouch, I believe, has a little more yellowish background to it in the vegan leather. This has more of a cream, and these are more of a pastel and less bold. So inside your cover, you will get your 4 strings here, and you'll put your books inside these strings and close it up and take your planner on the go. So this is more of definitely an on-the-go system, okay? So, but it's soft like butter, and it's really pretty. It's got that pink inside. It looks like we're going with more of the pink center fill of the Mid-Century Circles. So there are a few other covers on the website to check out when this launches. So take a look when that comes out. Okay, so all of the planners do come in this dust ruffle. They used to come in like a plastic box, but I really do like the dust ruffle to keep your covers brand new as you're switching them out. Reminds me of, like, you know, getting a fancy purse and putting it in the dust ruffle. So I'm gonna put this to the side and see what else I have in here. So the next thing I think everybody is waiting on are the books. I have here 6 different journals that Erin Condren affiliates were sent. I don't know if we were all sent the same journals, so definitely check out some other videos that are going to be posting within the next week or so, because I have a feeling there's going to be more than this, and they did some really cool things with these journals. So these are the 6 that I was sent, so I'm going to go through them with you. The first one here, I'll put these aside. The first one here is a plant journal. I am not the best with growing plants. I've tried a few. We did get some tomatoes this year, and we were successful with those. Not because I did it, but because my husband took care of it mostly. I did water it a few times. But I have this one plant, and honestly, I couldn't even tell you the name, that a student gave me at the end of last year, and I have kept it alive all the way until now, and it's still alive. The reason why it's still alive, I only have to water it when the top 2 inches of soil is dry. It's a very low tending plant. The kids are alive, the plants are not. Okay, so this plant journal, it says it has 32 individual plant logs with watering trackers, 2 fertilizer tracker spreads, 2 repotting spreads, 1 propagation log, and 1 plant wish list spread. So I love the cover of this. It's very cute. Oh, look at this inside. It's awesome. Okay. It says keep going and keep growing. So it comes with a how-to guide. All right. And then here's your watering needs, your water log. Okay. Your information, your adoption date. That's great. You know. So it has a few of these spreads, and it's even got some pictures here that change up. It's very cute information here. And then let's see, trying to get past, these are the same watering. So that repeats. Watering needs, watering needs. Keep going, watering needs. Wow. This many plants. I can't imagine being successful with this many plants, but if you are, that is amazing. Okay, so fertilizer tracker. This is for, you know, when you're giving your plants that plant food, the fertilizer. I mean, I guess this could also be used for indoor, outdoor plants. The dates that you did that. Repotting, when you repotted one plant from the next. Like I said, I'm not a big plant person. I haven't been successful at it, but maybe something like this could help me do that. Okay, and your plant wish list. I have a feeling that for some people that are really into plants, this might not be enough room. Maybe it is. And then this cute quote on the back that says, what you water grows. So that is super cute. All right, so that is the plant journal. Okay, these are all 5.7 by 825 as far as the size of the journals. It's more of like a, it's a little bit bigger than the A5, I want to say. However, they all are sized for the Petite journals covers. Okay, so the next one I have is, this is just a Petite journal, mid-century circles, productivity pages. There's 80 productivity pages in this one. I like that this one, the label isn't going to get torn when I open it up. Okay. All right, and this is just the regular mid-century circles that we've seen for a while. Here's the front. It says, let yourself fully be in the here and now. And these are the productivity pages. So in the productivity, if you're new to Erin Condren, you get your lined page on the left, and then on the right you get a half page of lined page, or 2/3, and then you get like this little checklist on each side. So it does that through the whole book, and the colors change. So we have purple and teal and peach and red and purple again, teal, peach, red. So it looks like those are the colors that they're going to go between. Okay, and there's 80 pages in here. And when we get to the back, you get that last line page, and you have your Erin Condren logo at the bottom. So this can be really for anything. I like the journals that are really kind of blank, that you can turn them into whatever you like. So this is the Petite journal in the mid-century circle. It's productivity, and it has 80 pages. All right, next up is the Petite meal planner. This is one that I have been waiting for. I've been using, how many sub boxes ago was it? A few sub boxes ago, there was the planner folio. It's dark blue. It says, let's get it done on the front, and it opens like an accordion, almost not an accordion, like a, anyway, it opens in the middle. And there's 2 list pads, and in the middle it's got the days of the week. And I've been using that as in the kitchen as our meal planner, and then I put the meals that we're going to use, and then make my grocery list off of that. But it takes up a lot of space on my counter. And then as I'm thinking of things and looking at my planner on the go, I don't have that with me. This I could have with me with the different nutrition needs in my house between the adults and the children. So I think I want to try something like this. So first off, before we get into it, look at the gorgeous color on this. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, if they were to come out with a Petite folio to put these books in these ombre colors, that would be amazing. So we have the fonts from the Just My Type designs from earlier this year in the planner launch. So this has 28 weekly planning spreads, dinner party planning spreads, shopping lists, and meal prep strategy boxes, illustrative platinum metallic sticker sheet. Okay, well, it's got stickers, so that makes me happy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I love the teal color of this. So we have the meal planner, says have a plan, make a meal. All right, so here's one of the first spreads. So you have your week at a glance here. Okay, and so Sunday through Saturday, and if you don't plan that way, you could always white this out and change your dates or days of the week. We have a column for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, over here you get your shopping list of the different things that you need to order. A lot of us just order our groceries these days and pick it up, or you could take, this book is petite enough, you could take this to the grocery store with you, just pop it in your purse. Okay, and then meal prep strategy. So I really like this box because a lot of the meals that I decide I'm gonna make on Sunday or Monday are actually, the leftovers are leading into the next meal. So I can make notes of what I was thinking here and what I need to add to it, and a spot for your date. Okay, so those continue. It says it has 28 weeks in here. So let's see, I'll get through all of those, and then it moves into, so a dinner party meal plan. So if you're gonna have a dinner party, you have any birthdays coming up, things like that, you could be planning the guests, requests, allergies, what you're bringing, your cooking schedule. This could definitely work for Thanksgiving coming up if you do a large meal. Christmas, any of those holidays that come between now and January, definitely this could be a game changer for you if you have a hard time keeping that organized. I know I do. So drinks, appetizers, main dishes, side dishes, desserts, shopping list, cooking schedule. And you have a few of these pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You hear how thick that paper is? So 6 of those. And then you have a price tracker. This I would use for my normal staples in the house for what I order each week. Because sometimes I look at some ads or whatever, and I'm looking for my deals, and it's like, wait, how much was that before? So that could track that there. This could also track what you're spending if you're trying to do a dinner party or even your weekly budget, keep the meals within a certain budget. This could definitely help. So you have date, item, the store, the size, the price, and the unit price. Okay. The next is a recipe log. So as you're coming up with some new recipes, you could be adding these in here, ingredients and directions. Now they did used to have, and I'm not sure if it's still on the website, but I have the recipe book from Erin Condren that's on a coil, and that could be utilized as well. But I like that this, as you're coming up with some new recipes, trying to get some new routines, they're in your meal planner. And then, after you decide if you like them, you can add them into your actual recipe book. So you just have a few pages of that. And then at the end, they have a conversion chart, which is so super helpful. So we have the conversion chart of our measurements and different ways that we can change things out if we don't have the exact size of pans, things like that. Right at the end, it's got this beautiful blue color and the metallic sticker sheet with the back pocket, so you can add things to the back pocket. And this is a silver metallic sticker sheet. There's some really super cute, I love that avocado right there. Super cute stickers to add to your plans. Okay. All right, so that is the meal planner. Okay, get up there. All right, moving right along. I don't want to make this video too long for you. The next thing we're going to go into is the budget book. Last year, I believe sometime, I'm not real great with dates, can we tell? They did have the spiral budget book. So, you know, there's options to, if you are just a Petite system person, you have these Petite books that go directly into your Petite planner system. But if you want more pages, something to last you more than a few months, they also have the spiral systems for a lot of these. So here we're looking at the budget book, and again, it's in this beautiful ombre again. And it is the Just My Type fonts. This one is in a rose gold. This is a 12-month budget spreads, savings goal tracker, weekly spending summaries, debt tracker, monthly savings and expense spreads, and illustrative metallic sticker sheet. So let's dig into this one. I love the purple inside. Okay, so budget book, every little bit adds up. We have a savings tracker for each month, so we can set some goals on what we want to save that month and total saved. Your monthly overview. So in the monthly overview, you have future purchases, future bills, savings goals, income, savings, housing, food, utilities, and health, debt, total income, total expenses, difference, and total savings. And you even have 4 boxes down here that don't have a title on them. So if you need another category, they give you 4 boxes of room to do there. And then if you have specific goals or something you want to make note of, you have 3 boxes up here to add what you need for that month. Okay, so in that same month, we have the spending summary. And in the spending summary, you get columns that say date, description, category, and total. And that you get a couple of pages of that one, and you can list the month up at the top. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of that. And then it goes to the next month and the overview. So on the label, it said we have 12 months of that. So let's see if I can get past all 12 months of that. Spending summary, month of spending summary, monthly overview. I mean, this is technically, they're looking at this lasting you the whole year. You have 1 year in your book. Okay, monthly overview. And in the back, here we go. Okay, so got through all of those. So now we have your debt tracker. In the debt tracker, it has what the debt is, the starting balance, the minimum payment, the date, the amount you paid, and the balance that's left over. And it gives you 2 on each page to fill out for different types of debt you may have that you're trying to pay off. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of that. Okay, and then in the end, the back of the book is this gorgeous gray color. You have the ombre color in the back with this sturdy pocket, and then here are the rose gold foiled stickers. These are so cute. I love this little piggy bank. Little dollar bills, little credit card, payday stickers, a little safe vault for maybe using in your savings, a little ATM, you have money coming out of the ATM. So super cute stickers to add to that, to your budgeting. Okay. So I like this book. I think this has, it's very simple. It's got the same spreads over and over. But everything you need for each month is right there put together. You don't have to flip through different parts of the book. And I really like that they did it that way. So again, this was the Petite Planner budget book. Okay. The next one we're moving on to is the Petite Planner Wellness Log. Again, we're still in that beautiful ombre effect that they're doing. I think it's gorgeous. This one reminds me of like a nice summer sunset, healthy glow. I love the colors they chose for this one. So in this wellness log, there's 6 months of weekly spreads, weekly food journal, monthly goal and progress spreads, monthly wellness tips, daily workout, step, water intake, and sleep trackers, illustrative metallic sticker sheet. So this is more of like the wellness log for you, whereas the meal planner would be more like your meal plan for your whole family. You know, this one is turning a little more personal for you, a little more self-care. At least that's my take on it. So we're gonna open this up. It's got this beautiful teal in the inside. Small steps lead to big changes. Okay, so you have your starting point. So you have your date, your starting weight, clothing size, and then some measurements. And if you want to put like a picture here or maybe even a motivational quote, that could be awesome there. And then it has some information on setting up your wellness goals and an area for you to set up your wellness goals, or maybe even a place for you to put, you know, a reason why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, so here, so this is definitely more geared toward tracking for yourself. I can't imagine trying to do this for more than one person in this book. So you have the week of, and this is tracking your activity. So what activities are you planning on doing? If you have an Apple Watch, you can definitely be tracking, you know, whether you're closing your rings in here, how much water you're drinking. It's something I've been working on. Some days better than others. And how many steps you're taking, how many hours you slept. Last night I slept a lot. I am a couple of weeks into the school year. I am an exhausted teacher, and I was asleep before the children were even ready for bed. They actually had to wake me up to put them to bed. Not that they weren't watched, you know, their mama and their dad had things covered, but I didn't mean to fall asleep. I did. And sometimes you just have to listen to your body and take that rest. So as much as this is also gearing toward increasing your activity and watching your calories, don't forget the simple things like drinking your water and sleeping. Sleeping is so very important. Over here has your meal plan just for you. So it's your personal meal plan, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Okay, and then that is gonna listen to me. I've been around my kids too much. This is going to last you 6 months of weekly spreads. So as I'm flipping through this, okay, it's gonna go through a month before it changes again. And then it does monthly progress. So each month it's gonna have 6 months, and then you're gonna have this dashboard page again for your monthly progress. So you can, each month you can put put your goal here. What have you accomplished? What's your goal progress? What is your plan for next month? You know, it gives you some spots to make some changes, and I think that's great. So then it does your trackers again, and then back to monthly progress. So it's gonna do that for 6 months. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything in here. Okay, it does change color once in a while. So 6 months, and then at the end of the 6 months, you do have some lined paper, maybe to make some notes, maybe some journaling, anything you have coming up, maybe some schedules for, you know, different exercises you liked, didn't like, things like that. So you do get some lined paper at the end. And then this back page is this beautiful, I want to say this like muted down cornflower color. It's very pretty. And we have the ombre pocket again, very sturdy pocket in the back. And here we have, this is, I don't want to say this is a gold sticker sheet. This is more of a light yellow gold sticker sheet. It's very pretty in the color, and it really kind of blends with this ombre color on here. So you have your stickers to add on there, because really, if we're planners, we like our stickers, right? And it makes tracking some of this stuff much more fun. I really like these sticker sheets, this cute little watch and the water bottle. You have your little jump rope, some motivational quotes. So that goes in there. So again, this was the wellness log for the Petite planner. Okay, and this is, I don't know, this is something I might try to dig into a little bit this time. So, okay, last but not least of the Petite planners that I was sent. Like I said, I don't know if everybody was sent the same ones. So once launch day comes up, definitely go ahead and check out all of the different new options. There still are some options already on the website that have been there for a while, calendars and things, but check out your options. Sorry, I had to get some more coffee there. Okay, now this is the travel journal. I absolutely love the design of the outside of this book. However, I wish it was just a blank book so I could just use it, because traveling's not really happening a whole lot for me right now. But the outside of this book with the maps is I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it's in the neutral, and I really love it. I love the font on here. So this is the travel journal. It includes 4 weekly itinerary spreads, 28 daily planning spreads, packing and prep lists, daily spending trackers, daily spaces for memory keeping, and lists to remember your favorite places. Okay. All right, so daily travel journal. Look at this, so beautiful. I love this map. Okay, place to put your name. It's time for a new adventure. So it looks like we have reservations and to-dos. So if you're going to be taking a flight, you have your confirmation numbers. If you're getting a rental car, lodging, the week before, what you need to do, the day before, what you need to do. A packing list, essentials, clothing, toiletries, technology, and other. Places to visit while you're on your trip. We have landmarks, entertainment, shops, and restaurants. Here's your trip itinerary and a 7-day vertical spread. Okay, and then your daily adventures. So then it comes with what did you do that day? You have some journaling to do in here. So daily adventures as far as the weather, what day of the week it was, what you saw that day, the outfits you wore, reservations, meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack, your favorite moment from that day, expenses, maybe what you spent if you're kind of keep track of that. A blank box, you could doodle, you could put a quote, you could add a picture from a small printer, and the date up at the top. I like that this is undated, as far as they didn't put the year on this anywhere. So I could save this for when we're traveling again and use it again, and that's probably what I do. I'm not sure I would track the day's outfit. Do you guys do that? You track your outfit? I mean, I guess if I'm going somewhere where I'm not used to the climate and I need to make sure I've packed the right thing. But anyway, just my personal thought process there. So it goes through your 7 days of that week with this journaling section. So that's cute. I do like that. It's like a little journaling of what you did on your trip. Okay. So then it starts with the next section for your next trip, reservations and to-dos again, and then goes into places to visit, and then you have your 7 days. Okay, so I do like that. I mean, it gives me hope that maybe one day I'll go out and actually start doing some more traveling again and some things. The reservations and to-dos, it is changing the theme of the color each time so that you can find it if you see the flag at the top. So it's changing that color so you're into that section of that trip. So it does this for 4 trips. So that's cute. I do like it. I think I will save this and maybe do my best to try to use it. At the end of the last journaling page on the 4th trip, you come to these last 2 pages, and these are places to visit again. So, on any of the trips that you went to, what did you like? Places to visit next time. Let me double check that I didn't miss that on the previous spreads, because I'd hate to misspeak. No, it's not on all the spreads. It's only in the back of the book. Okay. After that, you get some dot grid for whatever your needs may be. And then a cute little quote, time for new adventures, and the beautiful back section. Now, I would have liked to see a pocket on this. Stickers are always great too, but that's a personal preference. I would have liked to see a pocket, because if I'm using this as a travel journal, I'm going to have ticket stubs. I'm going to have confirmation papers printed out. Yes, a lot of that's kept on our phone a lot of times, but flyers, pamphlets from different places you go, a place to tuck that in and store it until you get to put it where you want it to be. A pocket would have been great here. But overall, I think this book is super cute. So, okay. So as far as the Petite launch, I'm going to get these little bags out of the way. So as far as the Petite launch goes, from what was sent to me to review, I have the travel journal, the wellness log, the budget book, the meal planner, the Petite journal, and the plant journal. There may be more coming, but I think also when you look at the website, some of the calendar ones, if you're looking for like the monthly planner and like the daily Petite planner, those kind of things are coming, and some may be on there. And there's some really pretty colors. So if you're interested and you would like to check everything out that's already up there, feel free to click on my affiliate link below and go to the website. So yeah, I cannot wait for this launch to come out because there is another cover that I have my eye on as well. So let me know down below, you know, what are you ordering? What are you getting? What was the one thing that you couldn't wait for? And I want to thank you for taking your time out to watch my video today. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I have a few more things coming up in the next couple of weeks that I would love to share with you. And again, if you haven't used an affiliate code before, I do appreciate the support and you using mine. However, if you are already working with an affiliate and you've used their code in the past and you like their content, please stick with them and enjoy your planning. Have a great day. Bye.